move closer. It's not zooming in all the way.
You're fine.
Record it all.
And then look over here. There is a button right in front.
I'm just making sure that
It says, hey, stop.
there's an
It
arrow
says
along
arrow
the
low
way.
light. Is that a game problem?
Hey, hold it up this way for a second.
Hang on. Wait a second. Don't move.
This is all locked.
Hey, first one.
We might have to do it one more time. It's pretty dark. I think you can do it. When do we have to do it? You know how to do your up stop or no? That's open. That's stop. This button right here. You're open right now.
Nine, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
And we are here at a warm, nice October evening for a B-South matchup between the Jackson Liberty Lions and the Freehold Township Patriots. I'm Max Novin alongside former Jackson Liberty student Bob Davies, and we are definitely excited for this matchup. What are you excited to see here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, Max, I'm excited about seeing this passing game of Freehold Township. They are one of the best passing teams, probably the best passing team in the Shore Conference. Head coach Corey Davies has a long history, no relation by the way, of taking all different teams throughout the Shore Conference and turning them into aerial assaults. He's done it at Howell originally, then he took it on to Lacey, now here at Freehold Township, and he's got a very good quarterback going for him tonight in the form of Charles Sabah. Over 1,000 yards already, 11 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. He's very efficient with the ball, and this Jackson Liberty defense has struggled against the run this year, so almost a break for them to be able to play against a team that likes to throw the ball a lot. We'll see how they can handle that matchup. Of course, when you're putting the ball in the air, there's always the opportunity for big plays, and that'll be very exciting to watch tonight.
Definitely on both sides of the ball as we just see that coin toss there as we await the opening kickoff. Definitely going to be a good game as Freehold stands at 6-1 on the season, and Jackson Liberty at 0-5 looking for their first win. How do you think they get that win tonight?
Well, they've struggled offensively. They're going to have to score points if they want to come away with this one. You can't win games if you don't get any points on the scoreboard, and they have been shut out in a few games in a row now. Really, their best offensive output of the year was against Manchester. They put up 21 points in that game. That was a season high for them. That's probably not going to win the game tonight. They're going to need more than 3 touchdowns if they want to come away with this one.
Definitely, as we saw a close one last week. I think it was 17-14 over at in Pinelands, and that was the closest they've gotten to a victory, but we hope to see something a little better tonight as both teams get ready for the kickoff.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Max. They're going to be breaking in a new quarterback tonight, Jackson Liberty.
Yes, they are, as they started the second half of their last game last week with this new quarterback, senior Derek Catron, as Justin Mays taken out, and they're making a switch here to try and change up the offense, try to get it moving. So we'll see if that pays off here tonight.
Catron solid for, half in that game, 8 of 14, 57% passing, 67 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. So not the ratio you'd like, 50% touchdown to interception ratio.
As a short kick there at about the 34-yard line as the Freehold Patriot offense is going to come out there to try to get the ball moving quick. And their offense is definitely the stalwart of this team. Jackson Liberty is going to have a tough test tonight on defense, trying to start off really well here on this first drive, and we're going to have a great opportunity to see that we get ready for the first drive of the game.
Freehold's going to come out throwing the ball. They're almost exclusively a shotgun team. 2-by-2 set here. Looks like quarters defense from Liberty.
Got the nice rush up there. Stopped at about the 49-yard line. And
that's good timing
down.
there. That's good timing by Sabah. That's just a little seam right up the middle, over the head of the linebacker before the safety.
We'll see that replay there. And as you were saying, just a great job there by their quarterback. The Liberty defense tried to get the rusher up the middle.
That's just a little bender route. You're going to get over the top of the linebacker and then bend it inside the safety. Good timing is really what made that play happen. What you missed there on that last first down was a rush for 2 yards, so we'll have 2nd and 8 coming up.
Quarterback ready for the snap there. Short pass there as he will be tackled right around the first down, and it looks like there may have been a turnover, and there was, and Jackson Liberty is going to take the ball here right around the 41-yard line, and we'll see that replay.
Well, Max, Freehold had them caught in the perfect play. Liberty brought the blitz. It was a Mike plug right up the middle. They ran a little jailbreak screen to the wide receiver, and they had exactly what they wanted there, had the first down, but just couldn't hold on to the ball. That'll give Jackson Liberty their first possession of the game.
And that's exactly what this Jackson Liberty team needs here to try and bolster their own offense and keep themselves in this game. It's a very potent offense. We're going to be able to see this Jackson Liberty offense try to get something started for themselves with just around 11 minutes left in this first quarter. Snap that back, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
That's an excellent job by number 3, DeAndre Sanders for Freehold, the senior outside linebacker, setting the edge on that play.
Malcolm Locklear loses about a yard, and this will be 2nd and 11.
We see the little sugar huddle here by Liberty.
Trying to come up with a play here. You know, Coach Sharples has really struggled here to try and put this team together. And we're going to see a 2nd down play here.
Well, it was a 2nd and long situation. 2nd and long tends to be a heavy rundown for most teams. You want to try and get a couple of yards, get yourself into 3rd and man.
Unfortunately, the Lions couldn't find a way to do that. We are stuck here on 3rd and 10.
You would think 2nd and long you'd usually want to pass the ball. That's not always the case for a lot of teams, because the last thing you want is to get an incompletion. Now you're in 3rd and long. Now the Lions ended up in it anyway, but I think that was a good play call. Run the ball, try and get some yards back, get yourself into a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5 situation. That's much easier to pick up.
We're at the 3rd and 10 here.
Thinking maybe some slant routes on the outside.
Early jump there, but gets back.
Well, that was a design swing pass there for the Lions. You could see the receivers on the outside blocking already at the point of attack when the ball was released. And that's become really a staple of a lot of offenses throughout the college and high school ranks across the country. It's a way of getting the ball on the outside in the hands of a playmaker without having to toss it to him on a sweep. You can spread the defense out and just get him in a little bit more space.
And that is definitely the bread and butter of this Lions offense, are their playmakers on the outside and their running backs getting ready to punt here again, which just get that out as a flag will be thrown.
Now Freehold looked like ran into the kicker on that play.
Saw them get offside there on that 3rd down try, but found a way to get back on the line of scrimmage, and that'll be a flag and bring the Liberty Lions offense a little closer to that 1st down.
That, I believe, was number 24, Jay Young, back punting for the Lions.
As that'll be what looks to be an automatic 1st down. And we're going to see a nice interview with Coach Hesden of the Jackson Liberty Lions.
Freehold Township's undefeated, so we're definitely going to need maximum effort. And defensively, they pass the ball a lot. So one of our key strategies is obviously get to the quarterback. We want to make him feel pressured, make throws that he doesn't want to throw, and hopefully that goes our way. We can get in front of some balls, pick some off, bat some passes down, and then obviously when they do decide to run, we want to stop them for a minimal gain.
How do you feel about tonight's game? Feel confident in your players?
We do. I mean, our record isn't the greatest. We're 0-5, but last week was our best game of the year so far. And, we lost by 1 point. We improved. And this practice, we had a good practice. So players' attitudes are good. I do have a good feeling. I would not be shocked if we did win. So, that's the goal, is to win. And, we wouldn't be surprised. Other people might be, but we won't be surprised because of the work that we put in this week.
That's what I like to hear.
Regaining possession on that punt. Should be an interesting 2nd and 5.
Under out complete there. That's a good, strong catch over the middle.
Definitely one of the hardest places on the field to make the catch, and he does well there.
Tyree Hall, the 5'10 senior from Freehold, came down with that one. Just a little high-low concept over the middle of the field.
Be a testing play here for this Lions defense here on 3rd and short. Making sure, trying to stop them on their second drive of the game.
0 blitz.
That was Bradley McKelvey on the tackle.
That's a great job of game planning by Freehold Township. 3rd and short, Jackson Liberty comes in with 0 blitz, and they go quick out to the field, pick up the first down.
See that tackle was great. Good job to hold on to the receiver there. Take it down for what could have been a larger play. Should be at the Lion 26-yard line, first down for Freehold. Gains a couple yards that are on a play that looked like it could have been a loss, but that'll be 2nd and 5.
I tell you what, Max, these are the first few snaps I'm getting to see this Liberty team play this year. I like the scheme they're employing on defense. I think they've got some good things going on. They're getting guys to the ball. They're just not making tackles is really what it comes down to. They have bodies around the ball every play. They just have to get the ball carrier on the ground.
Tackles have been a struggle for them so far this season, but a great job so far in this game on defense. And that'll be a touchdown for the Patriots offense. Freehold will be up 6-0 as that huge catch there to Lottie, Anthony Lottie there on the outside after that missed and broken tackle. Get the yardage and get the touchdown after a pretty admirable effort there by the Lions defense.
Well, that's exactly what I was talking about right there. They had the scheme in place. Looked like cover 2 to the field over there. Freehold threw an out route, which isn't a good route against cover 2. That corner can sit on it hard. He got lost a little on the inside hip of the receiver. And you see the completion, the missed tackle, and a touchdown.
And there was the good PAT making this a 7-0 game. So seeing how the defense has fared up so far and seeing some of the early struggles on offense, how do you think Coach Rumpel is trying to readjust his game plan to get some points on the board?
Well, it's early in the game. I think you just stay the course right now if you're Jackson Liberty. It's only 6-0, 7-0, excuse me, after that extra point. It's not like you're in a big hole right now. It's still the first quarter. You've got almost 7 minutes left in this game. You went 3 and out on your first offensive possession. You just need a positive first down play here. That should be the focus. Just get a good play on first down. They put themselves into 2nd and 11 last time, and that's a tough hole to dig yourself out of. You want to get yourself into at least 2nd and 7. And this way, you have more options on 3rd down. I'm sorry, 2nd down.
Definitely there. And, you know, we're talking about this Lions defense a lot early on in this game, and we've seen in the first game we were here back in the first week of school, the Jackson Memorial Jackson Liberty matchup, that Liberty Lions defense did pretty well in that first stop, getting a quick 3 and out. Saw the red zone go nuts in that early game, trying to bolster some spirit, and unfortunately that offense couldn't just hold on. And we're going to see if they can right their wrongs here on their second drive of the game as we get ready for the kickoff.
Kicking off for the Patriots will be Tyler Schulman, 5'10" senior. Liberty with 2 returners deep.
Liberty will return this.
Mays gets wrapped up around the 10-yard line. Not a great return there. You got to stick your foot in the ground and go if you're Justin Mays.
And we are going to toss our program down to our sideline reporter, Emily Sabasis, for our first sideline interview of the game.
Thanks, guys. I'm Emily Sabasis, your sideline reporter for tonight. I'm here with Mr. Lax. What's the hardest thing about organizing these big Friday night football games?
The hardest thing is just getting everybody on the same page. We have a lot of workers here from the school, working the ticket booth, working security, working the gate. There's 10 officials. We have to get the other team's trainer on board. So just logistically getting everybody on board with police and the paramedics to make sure everybody's safe is the toughest thing about nights like tonight.
Even with all these difficulties, what would you say your favorite aspect of the whole event is?
My favorite aspect is definitely watching the game, being with the kids, watching them make big plays, have fun, Friday nights. That's what high school football is all about.
Thanks. Back to you guys in the booth.
And we are back here after a pretty good first down play there. Got a run to the outside for about 3 yards. It's gonna be 2nd and 7 here for the Lions.
And that's all you need. It's only a 7-0 game. Just get a good play on first down and put yourself into a manageable situation. 2nd and 7 is a manageable situation.
Break that tackle there. Number 7 Malcolm Locklear.
Tell you what, that's a nice run there by Locklear. 6 foot, 175 pounds. Gets around the outside, missed block by your left tackle. And he's able to make 2 guys miss and pick up the first down. That's a good, strong run by number 7 back there for Liberty.
And definitely a great run. You know, Malcolm has been a huge part of this Lions offense for about 2 years now, and pending the loss of a couple of great running backs last year, really stepped into the role quite nicely, as we saw there on that first down run. Setting up here at the 30-yard line.
Freehold really not worried about the passing attack of Jackson Liberty. They've got an extra guy down in the box every play.
That'll be a tackle for a loss there. Loss of about 3.
Well, you see it show there. That's number 55, Damian Rebeltowski, junior defensive end for Freehold, as he came in to make the tackle. But it's because they keep getting extra guys into the box. They're playing cover 3 behind, which is a pretty vanilla defense to throw the ball against. And what it does is it allows you to get an extra player down. Because you only have 1 safety back instead of 2, you've got an extra man in the box. The downside, of course, is you give up the seams, you give up some short stuff towards the boundary, and you've usually got a safety in the box trying to make tackles.
And we're going to see if they try to take advantage of that matchup, and they will throw it, but overthrown. Looked like it was intended for number 14, Slivko.
Good play call there for the Lions, just not great execution. Double slants on the outside. They went to that twins formation, motioned over, nobody came with it. And so just pick on the side where you have the numbers advantage. That's exactly what they did.
Fortunately, couldn't get any yardage there. This will be 3rd and 14.
It's a quick 3-step read there for Catron. Just read the outside linebacker or the rolled down safety, whoever it is. In that case, it was number 4, Adrian Rybeltowski. As we have 4:47 left to go in this first quarter.
There will be a flag, but trying to get around there, and he will. Pretty close to that first down on a...
Looks like it's going to be a holding call from where that flag was thrown. Good play call, though, by Liberty. 3rd and long, you're expecting the blitz. Call a quick screen to your running back, get it out, get the rushers upfield, and there's nobody left.
I think it might have been a illegal block, maybe a chop block there. That'll bring that play back. Lose a couple yardage.
Looks like Freehold is... They've left the ball where it is, and now they'll accept it.
Probably would have been a 4th and short there. Would have been interesting to see what Liberty would have chose to do, but this will bring it back inside their own 10-yard line at about the 8.
This is just a field position game right here by Corey Davies accepting that penalty. You know in 4th and 3 in this side of the field, Liberty's probably going to punt the ball anyway, but push them back even more, see if you can gain 10 extra yards of field position or so going forward. Field position is critical, especially in high school football.
Definitely, and for the Lions here, it'll be interesting to see if they try to get the first down or just try to get some extra yardage getting back to where they were.
2 tight end formation. They've got 1-on-1 up top if they want it. And that's going to be a sack. It was 1-on-1 coverage to the top of your screen. Couldn't see who the receiver was out there.
Smart to stay out of the end zone there as Catron at the punt team will come out to kick it back to the Freehold offense.
That was Eav Sivkov, the receiver up top there. He had 1-on-1 coverage, ran a little fade route there, and Lions opted to go to the combination at the bottom of the field. Protection breaks down. Here we are with the 4th and long.
Looks like there were only 10 men out there on the field.
And that's probably going to be a delay of game.
It looks like that is what it'll be, and that'll be half the distance to the goal. bring it back a couple yards further.
Well, I tell you what, that field position gamble that Corey Davies took by accepting that penalty, that has paid dividends here. Lions would have been punting from about the 28-yard line. Now they punt from the 2.
And the Patriots will return that at about the 24-yard line.
That's a
The
tough
Lions'
job for a
24.
punter. That's a really tough spot for a punter. When you're standing in the back of your own end zone, it's a shorter distance. What happens when you're snapping the ball from there, usually a punt is 14 yards back. That's how long the punter is away from the line of scrimmage, 14 yards. When you're backed up on your own 2-yard lines, the end zone's only 10 yards deep. So you're only snapping the ball about 12 yards. So the defense is 2 yards closer than you got to one step and get it out. That's a tough place to kick from if you're a punter.
Does a good job there getting the punt out in a not so optimal situation, as the Patriots will come back out here at the 24-yard line trying to score on there.
Misdirection, a lot of 2-by-2 sets early on from this Freehold Township team. Not a lot of 3-by-1.
That'll be a good stop there, a loss of about a yard. That'll be 2nd and 11 if we see that stop. Just inside field goal position here, so gonna try to get what they can get. Play pretty conservative. And this will be their 2nd down play. Find the open man, breaks one tackle, and gets taken down at what looked to be a 1st down.
Well, that's a nice little improvisation there by the quarterback for Freehold Township, Charles Sabah, getting away from pressure. The pocket broke down relatively quickly. I thought he was going to go to the corner route here at the bottom of the field against the cover 2 that Liberty was employing, but he got out of the pocket, made a nice play to dump it off to his receiver, who is unfortunately down right now, but that was a nifty little play by Sabah and Halt.
Looks like that bent backward there on the tackle, and we hope he's okay out there on the sidelines as we await the resume of play.
Hall, excuse me, that was Tyreek Hall, who's already had a reception in this game.
Definitely done a good job already, Charles Sabah, getting the ball out quickly and making plays inside the pocket and outside the pocket, trying to find the open receiver. That is what this Freehold team really depends on. You think this Lions defense sticks to their formation? And
I think they do. I like the scheme so far. I think they've been in good places. They just have to be able to rally to the ball and make some tackles.
We got a chance to talk to quarterback Derek Catron this afternoon, and we're going to send that to you right now.
How do you feel about tonight's game?
Pretty excited for it right now. 5-0 team. We need our first win, so it's the best time to do it.
What do you do before each game?
I take a nap, go home, hydrate, eat something light, just get ready, mentally prepared.
What's your goal for tonight?
To win. Just win.
I like that.
Thank you.
Tell you what, Max, that's a good number that Catron kid's got on, number 10. That was the old number I used to wear back here at Jackson Liberty.
First down throw there. That'll be across the middle, trying to get inside the end zone. Does he get it? Yes, he does. For Sabah's 2nd touchdown pass of the game, making it a 13-0 affair here.
Well, this is really the first time all game that I've seen that Liberty defense get out-schemed. They went with a too-high look there. That leaves the middle of the field.
First down throw there. That'll be across the middle.
Strong finish to get into the end zone. That's Rybeltowski again on the catch.
Definitely, as you know, for a high school quarterback, really done a great job reading the defenses here, finding the open man and exploiting those openings. And we're going to see a point after attempt to make this a 14-0 game.
A lot of times what you see with spread offenses, particularly air raid offenses like the one that Freehold Township employs, is this idea of open middle or closed middle. What that's referring to is the middle of the field, the area between the hashes. If there's one deep safety between the hashes, that's called closed middle. His only job is to take away that area of the field. So you're going to go to the outsides in that situation. If you see 2 deep safeties, then the middle of the field is going to be open, and that's where you want to attack. There, Sabah got an open middle look, and he took advantage of it.
And really a great job so far overall by this Patriots offense, trying to take the Lions defense out of the equation and keep the Lions offense off the field. They've done a good job so far doing that. Both teams get ready here for this post touchdown kickoff.
I'll tell you what, Max, the offense is going to get the credit for scoring the touchdowns, but the field position is really what made that happen. They got the ball well in the Jackson Liberty side of the field. And when you only have about 30 yards to drive, that's a relatively easy task for any offense.
Definitely, as Justin Mays and Ryan Downer standing there on the right side of your field. We have about 2:04 left in this first quarter. Saw a return by Justin Mays earlier in the game. We'll see who, if anyone, decides to return this one.
Mays is a shifty kid. He has good speed. I'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground and go. You can't dance around on kickoff returns. There are 11 guys on the other side of the field whose only job is to come and tackle you.
And that'll go out of bounds.
That's a smart play by Mays. Let that go out of bounds. Take the penalty. Take the field position. We've already seen how it paid off for Freehold. Now Jackson Liberty with an opportunity.
Lovely. A good job elected to take the field position there instead of the re-kick.
They should get the ball, if I remember high school rules correctly, on the 25-yard line here. Now they're moving it up even more. They're going to get it on the 35-yard line.
35.
My apologies.
And they could have elected to take a re-kick 5 yards deeper.
It's been a long time since the high school days. Some confusion there by Liberty, and that's going to be an interception. Catron was not on the same page with his wide receivers.
Did a good job there trying to stay defensive.
The fade ball got out there. He almost overthrew it a little bit, but there was some sort of speed motion going on the backside of that threw the whole play off. I'm not sure he really got this ball off as quickly as he would have liked to. You're going to see Mays coming into your screen there, and that really disrupted the throwing motion of Catron as he wasn't able to put this ball where he wanted to, and it's a quick turnover, Freehold ball.
Unfortunately, not what this Lions offense would have liked, but they will have to play defense here at about the 34-yard line, and much better field position than their last
Better field
drive.
position, but you'd prefer to have the ball. First two-back set of the day by Freehold. We'll see if they stay in and their motion out.
Coming around the edge there is number 5, Anthony Lottie, as he will get into the end zone on a really, really long run for the Patriots' third touchdown.
60-plus yard run for Lottie. That is his second touchdown of the day. He also has a receiving touchdown. And the Lions just lose the edge here. It's an outside zone, almost a sweep play. Just a D-gap run. And nobody able to set the edge on that Liberty defense. Not sure who the force player was in that scheme, but whoever it was, they got beat.
And unfortunately, it's a 20-0 game now.
Well, that's absolutely demoralizing. 14-0 you can live with in the first quarter. That's a hole that a lot of teams dig their way out of. Not to say that 20-0 is a hole you can't dig your way out of. It happens every day, especially in high school football, because these are 16, 17-year-old kids we're talking about, and consistency is not a strong point of kids that age. But 21-0 if they make this extra point in the first quarter is not where you wanted to be if you were Liberty.
Definitely not, as we have a great outing and a great showing tonight here for a game that's played here at Liberty. Been a couple weeks now without a home football game, and the Liberty students and faculty are really excited and ready to go for what is our first home game of the October season, and that will be good.
Freehold Township has a good kicker. That's a valuable asset to have in high school, and you can always count on getting 7 for touchdowns instead of just 6. That is incredibly valuable.
Definitely, and across town, we've seen a couple struggles in the